Okay, I'm now ringing you Mr. Smith of DWF.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Jonathan Smith at DWF Law. I'm sorry I'm unable to take your call at the moment. If you'd like to leave your name and number, I will of course get back in touch with you as soon as I am able. Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Yes, hello Mr. Smith, it's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself a daily message asking you to engage with me and contact me as the claimant solicitor in a live case that's in court, and your subsequent refusal to engage with me. I believe I've left you a daily message since the 18th of October. This is, I believe, message number 36 that I'm leaving you, asking you to contact me. Today is Thursday, the 23rd of November 2023, and the time is around about 1:25 in the afternoon, and a bit of a late one today, but I'm asking you to contact me so I can have a full and frank discussion with you regarding these present proceedings that you've instigated, and particularly in regards to the malfeasance that have taken place on this case, and your continual refusal to engage with me is indicative of what's really happening here. Why would you not look to engage with me in some kind of resolution? And I'm asking you to email me. I'm asking you to make some sort of contact with me, and you're refusing simply to do so because you don't need to do so. You don't need to find any resolution to this situation. The resolution is very simple, that the outcome has been pre-purchased by the local authority for the housing association by buying off the judges and the courts in order to achieve an objective. Now we are here today, I believe 20 months later, 20 months that your client, Manningham Housing Association, would have been getting rental income through my brother's entitlement to housing benefit, which would have been a cost to the local authority and which would have been a benefit to yourself, and we would have been acting as just middlemen in order to help you achieve your financial objectives. But the reality is that that's all thrown out the window because the local authority have instructed you not to give us a tenancy agreement or not to engage with us, because you have attempted to rehouse us previously but failed to then subsequently rehouse us in April 2022. Now once again we're in the situation. The situation is now escalating. It's been 107 days that my brother's been kidnapped from my care in order to assist you and win this case. This is quite clearly a perversion of the course of justice, isn't it? Where me and my brother are defendants, and then you've stripped my brother away from me to your clear advantage, and as a consequence now we're coming up to being being a year where you, the housing association, were quite willing to spend over £1,000 to get my brother's mental capacity assessment carried out through a forced penal notice on the 30th of November last year. That all failed in January due to your own failures, nothing to do with me. And then subsequently the case has been reignited in April, May, and then in July, Judge Mitchell has once again ordered my brothers to have a mental capacity assessment carried out, only for you to then come and sabotage that by forcing through his kidnap and abduction. And now as a consequence, you've still failed 3 months later or 107 days later in order to get this wretched capacity assessment carried out, which has no validity or value at this stage, because my brother's being traumatized, taken away from his care in order for you to force through a capacity assessment. The capacity assessment has absolutely no validity or value right now because of the fact that of the terrible things that you've done as a consequence to achieve what your desired objectives were. You've perverted the course of justice by having my brother kidnapped through your associates at the local authority and the adult safeguarding board. You've kidnapped my brother. You're forcing him to have a capacity assessment. The local authority are failing in order to achieve this. They're forcibly kidnapping my brother, holding him at ransom, and detaining him
in 10 seconds.
Detaining him unlawfully, and while you look to forcibly get this case through the courts by buying off everybody. This is how despicable the situation is, that you continue to insist that you are right.
The message has reached maximum length. Message deposited. Thank you for calling.
This is simply ridiculous, isn't it? They're all lying, cheating, and manipulating the situation. Absolutely despicable.